we want to talk to you about this afternoon is the fact that we have received additional test results today that do confirm that the strain of Salmonella that was found in the Smiling Hara tempeh samples that were taken by the Department of Agriculture are the same strain that we are seeing in the people who are infected in this outbreak. So we do know that there's a connection between the tempeh and the infections that we have been seeing. I want to again let you know, though, that there are other ways of contamination, other ways of infection, and we are seeing in general about 50% of the people that have been infected have eaten tempeh, so that means 50% have not. So we assume that they are being affected two other ways. One is through cross-contamination of food, and the second is person-to-person contact. So although we do know that we have we've got confirmation that at least in Buncombe County that all of the Smiling Hara tempeh is off the shelves and out of the restaurants, we are continuing to see cases. So we want to make sure that the community knows that we are still in the middle of an outbreak. We're up to 46 cases now. 7 of those have been hospitalized. The age range is 4 to 79, with the average, the median age being about 34, and 60% of those are female. So again, we're continuing to see cases. The case count goes up every day. So we know that we're continuing to have contamination and infection. So I want to again thank Smiling Hara for their proactive approach to this. The fact that they pulled this stuff before they even had a positive confirmation speaks a lot for the organization, for the business, and I look forward to their getting to the point that they can get their product back out there again, because I actually enjoy tempeh for those who have never had it before. You might want to try it at some point. The other thing that I will mention is, lost my train of thought. Oh well, y'all can stop for a minute. I'll come back to it once I remember it. So that's all that I want to say right now. I will let Chad make his statements, and then again we'll be available for questions.
Thank you. I'm going to start just by reading our press release, which is being emailed and posted on the internet. Today, Smiling Hara has been notified by the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services that the test results from our original samples taken on Monday, April 23rd, have been confirmed as containing Salmonella paratyphi B. We are currently awaiting test results on samples of our raw ingredients to provide us with more conclusive information as to the source of this contamination. Smiling Hara chose voluntarily and proactively to withdraw all of our products from restaurants and retail outlets immediately upon being notified of any potential issue within our product. The course of action was completed on Tuesday, May the 1st. We have taken every known precaution throughout this process. We're continuing to give all state and local agencies our full cooperation and resources until this issue has been resolved. We will continue to share all information with our customers and the community as we receive it.
2 other quick points that I'd like to make. One is that we did receive test results yesterday that confirmed that we are not dealing with the type of Salmonella infection that is typically called typhoidal Salmonella. It was the severe strain that we thought we were dealing with initially. We are still dealing with a Salmonella outbreak, and it can cause some pretty severe symptoms in individuals, illness in people. So again, the outbreak persists, and we need people to be careful with that. The other thing that I did want to let you know that there is testing that's continuing on samples that have been taken of the tempeh. The state lab is in the process now of looking at all of the different products that go into the making of the tempeh, because there's several different ingredients that are used in that process to try to point to the specific cause of the infection. And if you want to know more about how tempeh is made, you're going to have to talk to Chad about that. That's not my specialty. But those results will probably not be back for at least a week.
None of the employees are sick, are
No one in our organization, nor at the entire Blue Ridge Food Ventures facility has contracted an illness or any symptoms.
Well, you guys are concentrating on the ingredients themselves?
Yeah, we have some preliminary results on ingredients that are kind of pointing in that direction, so that's where the focus is at this point.
The day that you guys alerted?
Yeah, that is the day that we were alerted of our first presumptive positive test result.
And that very day, I think you alerted vendors?
Yes. Yes, we began our withdrawal process immediately.
Okay.
Yes, we did that through our website and our Facebook page.
No, they're not all in Buncombe County, and we're going to see more outside of Buncombe County. We've got some students from UNCA that have now gone home who are, we're starting to see symptoms in some of those. So we'll see more cases outside. We've got at least 3 states, potentially more, and a number of counties in North Carolina where we've seen cases, but they all appear to be related to Buncombe County in some way. People visiting, passing through, going to school here, different things.
What are the 3 states?
The last I heard,
Tennessee, South Carolina, and
Georgia. Okay, so New York, we've got 4 states. New York, Tennessee, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Yeah, actually the support from the community, from our customers, the restaurants and retail outlets that we sell to have been overwhelmingly supportive of us. And ultimately that's going to determine where we go from here once we're able to start looking forward with this. But if things continue the way they are, it's undoubtedly overwhelmingly supportive.
Food makers?
The Department of Agriculture is exploring that possibility. The possibility does exist.
We've, for the last 2.5 years, have put our heart and souls into this product and into this company. And, you know, our customer base are not just consumers, but they're our families and our friends and our community that we put this out into. So it's been heartbreaking.
Egg or poultry or something like that?
No, there's nothing like that. Our ingredients are vinegar, beans, and a starter culture. Tempeh, you hear it referred to mostly as a fermented product. That is actually kind of a secondary biological process at play. Primarily what we're doing is growing a mycelium, like a mushroom. You know, so the process is very similar to mushroom cultivation. Our substrate, what we're growing the mushrooms or the mycelium on is the beans themselves. And so when you consume it, you're consuming a bean and a fungal product. That's very in depth. You know, there's a lot that goes into it. That is, I mean, we'd have to put out a paper on it, you know. But we meet all, we're compliant with all regulations and protocols as far as our process goes. Certificates of analysis, you know, are very helpful. You know, that's primarily the way you guarantee that you don't get it in there. Oh, yes. As far as what those are, we haven't really gotten there yet. Our focus has been on recall and public safety at this point, and so as we get to a place where we can start looking forward, then we'll consult with the appropriate experts in those fields to help us ensure that. That we care a great deal, that this is it's devastating to us, that our customers our customers come first, and we've chose this product to go into business on because we are wanting to provide for people's health, to give people a healthy option in their diet.
Did it ever stop?
No, sir. We stopped immediately, and we won't move forward until we've had a good chance to examine everything. What percentage of our business has stopped?
Has it all stopped, or is it right now?
Yes, everything. We have not produced since we've been notified. We're actually in the midst of a production when we were notified, and all of our inventory has been destroyed at this point, and we're just going to start fresh when we're ready, when we're at that point.
No, we are, what we're seeing now is more spread through person-to-person contact, which is a very typical way for Salmonella to be spread. The other issue, which is no longer since the tempeh is off the shelves now, was cross-contamination of food. So if you prepare tempeh on a surface and then you don't clean that surface before you prepare another food, then it contaminates that second food. But at this point, person-to-person contact is what we're most worried about, and that's why it's very important for people to wash their hands well, the things that we've been saying all week. Wash your hands well, make sure that you prepare food appropriately, and there's information on our website about how to do that. And the last thing is, if you are ill, don't share food, don't cook food, don't serve food to other people.